main story. Overhaul your finances. Most of us are too lazy to do it. Is it really worth it, Martin?
Of course it is, absolutely. As I said, £5,000 was the average amount I found people. OK, so let's say you only do half as well. £2,500 for a day's work. For that, you'd have to earn, after tax, bit of maths, £1,050,000 a year before it wasn't your best paid day of the year.
Prove it.
Easy. Here's one I prepared earlier.
Want a prosperous future? Do a budget. Are you severely in debt? Do a budget. Awa. Wife, run away with the milkman. Do a budget.
The problem with this old-fashioned view is most people do a budget and it just doesn't work. What you actually have to do is systematically examine whether you spend more than you earn and then give yourself a money makeover. 3 years ago, for a TV show, I had just a day to save the Wadesons as much money as I could.
Before Martin came to see us, we were just breaking even. What came into the house went out.
As they didn't spend more than they earned, my focus was on pain-free savings. That means cutting your bills without cutting back. So it could be lowering your water bill or your gas and electricity supply by switching or using childcare vouchers. In effect, no lifestyle change for you, just more cash in your pocket.
Hello, I wonder if you can help me.
I gave them a long list of what to ditch, where to switch and how to save. First, gas and electricity.
We saved an average of £500 a year.
Next, Julie's old bank account.
I was being charged £10 a month. When I looked into it, I wasn't getting very much for it, so I went for the classic account, saved £10 a month, which is £120 a year.
Then, their biggest saving.
We took out a loan a few years ago, and at the time the repayments were negligible. When Martin came, however, he advised us to redo the loan. We did at a lower rate, and we saved £2,500 in interest.
These and a raft more added up to a tidy sum.
We've had roughly an annual saving of £2,500 with a one-off saving of £5,500.
That's by just saving the interest on the loan.
So that's about £12,500.
So, what have they used the savings for?
Stephen wanted golf membership. Not at any golf course. He had to go to the Belfry.
And for Julie, we've had a new car, a new washing machine.
But you had the new iron.
And you had a drum kit. And a fence.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I am so glad that Martin came. It was pain-free to actually take on board what he said and to look at the bigger picture. So I think it's enhanced our life. Never be millionaires, but I'll sleep easy.
OK, so the first step is to do a budget. But I don't mean jotting down just your basic spending. It is about sophisticatedly calculating where your cash goes and if you spend more than you earn.
And here's how it works.
You need to consider doing a budget a job of work. It's going to take you a good couple of hours to do it properly. First, gather your evidence. Bank and credit card statements are the most important because you have to go through to see what you've really been spending. Take food shopping. It isn't just your big weekly shop, it's all those other little trips for milk and bread that you might forget about. Take them from here, add them up, and work out your actual, genuine, real spend. The big mistake most people make when doing a budget is they try and think of a typical month. But of course, there's no such thing as a typical month. You don't buy a sofa every month, you don't go on your summer holiday every month, but these should be in your budget. Take Christmas. Nice. Typical festive spending, £600. For me, I divide it by 12, that gives me £50 a month, and that's what goes in the budget. A few years ago, I developed my own system, and it worked so well, I had it built as an automated tool, so anybody can do it, it's totally for free, and you can get it via our website. But just as important are the categories. Most people put car down on their budget, but you don't spend on your car. You spend on your breakdown cover, your car maintenance, your car insurance, your car tax, your parking, your petrol and diesel. It's about specifics, not the big generics. Now comes the moment of truth. Add up what you spend, add up what you earn, or press the button.